doing a live stream of a Destiny build I've been working on for a couple of days now. In Destiny, most players like to keep their distance while engaging enemies in PvE or PvP, but the build that I'm going to present to you today is anything but playing it safe. This build is all about being in your face, doing high amounts of damage while optimizing survivability. And what build is that? I call this the Red Ram. Why? The main ingredient, of course, is the exotic helmet known as the Ram. As you can see in one of the perks, it says gain increased armor on all Voidwalker melee attack, trigger lifesteal on hit. The thing about being in your face in a game like Destiny is you want to either optimize defense or life regen to maintain survivability. Well, that's true in just about every single team-based game you can think of. And the classes that do that are often known as tanks. Tanks stay in the fight, they last the longest, they take in hits, they also dish out hits as well, but their survivability is the most important. So what I want to stress with this build is survivability while maximizing my damage output. So as I said, the Ram is the most important ingredient because of that life steal on hit. So at the very bottom it says replenish health when you pick up an orb. Orbs replenish supers when you want to build up your super, or even after using it. So once I pick up an orb, not only do I replenish my super, but I also replenish my health. So that's another benefit to having the Ram. Another thing I want to note is the exotic weapon of choice. You might be wondering, well, Benyad, why not just go for the Suro's Regime? The Suro's Regime has the Suro's Legacy, which does more damage with the bottom half of the magazine and has a chance of return health on kill. Well, the problem with this is two things. One, it does return health on kill. I'm not always guaranteed if you look at the phrase, it says a chance to return health on kill. I'm not always guaranteed health upon kill, whereas the Ram, I am guaranteed health every time I hit something. So that Suro's Regime is a bit of a risk to take, and also the range. This is now they buffed up the Suro's Regime to be more medium to long range, but like I said, this build is anything but playing it safe at medium to long range engagements. So the range is probably the biggest reason why I don't want to use the Suro's Regime. The damage is nice, but the range, I can better use that on another build. But what do I have instead? I have the Red Spectre. A little bit less impact than Suro's Regime, but looking at the perks, and some of you may know the Fabian strategy. The Fabian strategy has crowd control and life support. Well, guess what? Gun also has crowd control and support. So I'm essentially holding a legendary Fabian strategy, which frees up an exotic slot. And if I'm not using the Fabian strategy or the Suro's Regime, what am I using? Well, the Invective. The Invective is the best choice for this build overall. It's a shotgun that does high amount of damage. If you look at the impact bar and you remember the Suro's Regime, you can see that the Invective does more damage up close. And the range is certainly better too. Range on a shotgun like this is definitely helpful. And also, as the Ram helps with life regen, the shotgun has ammo regen. So I'm building my life back up as well as getting my ammo back. For the Invective, they standardize the ammo regen as 4 shells every 30 seconds. And there's 4 magazines in one, 4 rounds in one magazine. And also, the final round does bonus damage. And furthermore, this shotgun is also full auto. So I can hold down the trigger button, shoot all 4 rounds, have that final round do bonus damage, and then either reload quickly or switch to the Red Spectre and let the ammo regen of the Invective do the work for me. So now let me show you in PvE. So you're thinking, or you're asking, why is this build so special? Well, when you're designing builds in Destiny, you want to design a build that's great in PvE and PvP. And with the subclasses and weapons and armor that's given to you, that's kind of hard to do. You're either creating a character that excels in one or the other. But this build excels in both. And the trick to playing with this build is you have to be aggressive. You have to be, well, like I said, all in the face. So I'm going to go to the nearest firefight and just obliterate everything.
Let's get moving. This place isn't going to explore itself.
So I have 14 rounds of the Invective, almost 400 of the assault rifle, my Red Spectre. Oh, if I haven't mentioned it before, the Red Spectre, the auto rifle that I'm holding, also does ammo regen. Probably at the same rate as the Surge Regime, so hence why I'm not using the Surge Regime. Alright, here we go. It doesn't help that somebody else is helping me, but you kind of get the gist of it. I'm just walking up, and they died right away. You can take this build into heroic strikes, and a majority of the missions in the game, but I wouldn't recommend this build in the raid. The raid is a bit more difficult, and you'd have to have more common builds to enhance survivability. And with raids, you also have to play a distance. Playing up close in a raid is not a good idea at all. So playing it safe is a prime directive. So this build is mainly just to have fun, but it is totally viable in both PvE and PvP. Let me go to another area. Oh, didn't have to look too far. I'll just slaughter these guys. Oh, wow. Let me get damage for a little bit, and I'll show you what I mean by that regen. I hit him, and I got my health back. The white bar at the top, it went straight back to full after just smacking him in the face. And if you look at the lower left, it shows for my shotgun, it shows 4 rounds and 7 on the 7 rounds in. Oh, see, I get +3 now. So now I have all my rounds back and I have full health, even just after coming out of a firefight engagement. Keep hitting me. Oh! Oh, yes there is. So I will demonstrate it once more. With a health things. Oh, now I have Surge activated, which increases my reload speed. Walking forward and it just wrecks everything. See, nothing is left standing. And I still have plenty of ammo in my Invective, and I barely even use my Red Spectre. And you've seen my Ram give me back my health every time I smack somebody. So that's the PvE part. The real trick, or the real benefit, is going into PvP with this. And boy, does it piss people off. So now we're going to play one round of Crucible. I'm going to go 6-on-6. I like to be in a team sometimes. Waiting on the other 11 people to show up. Oh, there's 11. I guess we're waiting for one more. We're still waiting for one more person to join in the fight. Oh, there we go. Now we got a full house. A little bit curious as to what map it is. But regardless, the build that I have is meant for close range engagements. So even with a big map, this build is still viable. So long as you have your agility as your dominant perk or dominant trait. If you want to get up close, agility is a must. The Ram helmet gives you extra armor, so you can afford to have a little bit less armor. The Ram makes up for that. Recovery helps too, obviously, for the life regen, so agility has to be the highest. Ooh, dungeons. This is a very good medium range, maybe close range map. But
Flash.
Let's see how this plays out.
Alpha team.
Well, I see everyone's wearing red today.
Stick together, team. You're in the lead.
Big boo. Oh, I got an assist. Oh, went through that grenade. Wow. What? No way. He got me with the universal remote though. But I need to go somewhere where I'm not seeing anyone else. Ooh! I got sniped at close range? Wow, okay. Ooh, you saw that. I killed him and my health regened immediately thanks to the life support of the Red Spectre. Alright, the other guy is up ahead. I got that kill because of my Axion Bolt grenades. Oh, Axion Bolt is a good grenade to have because it tracks the enemies. So I would recommend that grenade when using the Voidwalker subclass. Came around that corner and I blasted him. Okay, I kind of asked for that. 2-on-1. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make it. Playing in your face is necessary for this build, but as you've noticed, recklessness will not pay off. That's kind of sniper out, so I'm gonna find a way around that. Ooh.
Lost the lead.
I was gonna Nova Bomb that person. Oh wow. And then I got meleeed by another Voidwalker. Imagine that. We're kind of losing at the moment, but... he tried to disappear on me, but I saw him. No way, no. Oh, I got the assist off that, but there's just no way that should have happened. Really hogging it. Oh. Oh well, 2-on-1 again.
Heavy ammo inbound.
Ooh, heavy ammo.
Heavy ammo available. Double down. 3 opponents down. Look at them fall. Gains the lead.
I think because of that triple down that I just did, we've managed to gain the lead on them.
You're falling behind.
Oh, nice.
You're in the lead. Lost the lead.
Okay. Wow. Wow. So that got him. Which is what I just did. No. No. Oh man, I should have gotten it, but oh well. Ooh. Nice hit. Wow. That's a good rabbit.
5 minutes remaining. Gains the lead. You're falling behind.
You saw that. You got the drop on me first, but I ended up killing him.
You're in the lead. The enemy's almost won. Lost the lead. The lead. You're falling behind.
Well, make up your mind. Are we gaining the lead or not?
Well done. I could have used your talents in the field.
Well, let's see how well we did with this. I didn't expect us to win, but we did. Ooh, nice. 17 kills, 14 deaths. The point is, you want to have a +1 KD ratio. That's what I'm really looking at. And we were, ooh, this guy beat me by 5 points. I could have been the top scorer in the entire match. "14 kills, 17 kills, and 14 deaths. That's not bad at all. Trying to back out of this. Okay, there we go. And as you've noticed, most of my kills, although the Red Spectre helped me out in a pinch with the life regen perk that it has. And the Ram helped me out too, in case I ran out of ammo with the Invective. So overall, I love this Red Ram build that I made. I've always wanted to make a build that's really, well, as I said time and time again, in your face, max damage, max survivability, and I think I've done that with this build. Obviously the reason why I call it the Red Ram, got the God of War shader on. But any red shader would do. But the God of War, at least in my opinion, fits the best because, you know, God of War, you want to be in your face in the middle of the firefight. So it fits. So once again, Ram and Invective make a great pairing. And if anyone out there is interested in creating a Warlock close range build, I highly suggest those two perks, or not perks, sorry, those two exotics. And as you've seen, PvP and PvE, this is actually a viable build, except for raids. Like I said, it's a bit more difficult and you want to have a more specialized build. But this build overall is just for fun. It gets away from the play it safe, stay behind cover, and shoot routine. And you really stand out as a tank, if not heavy damage dealer, with this build. So there it is, the Red Ram. I hope everyone has enjoyed the demonstration and the explanation behind the build. Thanks for watching.